that. Oh, 始まった。はい。Was the mic on? The mic was on. Of course the mic was on. The mic was on. So dumb. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. おはよう、こんにちは、こんばんは、皆さん。どうでしたか昨日のやつ how was yesterday's release? Actually, I don't need to speak in Japanese for this stream, huh? Starting to get a bit used to speaking in Japanese and English together while streaming because of the work streams, which I don't really do anything. I just started off with a thing like describing where we're going, and I use Japanese and English together, and I'm starting to get a bit used to that. Well, be that as it may, how was yesterday's thing actually? How was it? Let me actually go through some of the comments. How was it? Alright, and I need to change my screen. Not free chat, main. There we go, main. Nah. Thank you for your comments, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm really sorry about, taking the break and all that, but not much I can do about it. I wish that there was more time in the day. I really do. It was a bit sad. The other day I was talking with my friends, and then somehow the topic came up to something about time and shit. And I was like, is it sad that the first thing that I think of if I have more time is I can do more work? And my friend was like, yeah, that's sad. But it is what it is. I mean, I like what I do, but it's just I don't have time, right? Yeah. But this, especially Oyabun's part, man. It just hit me so bad. It just hit me so bad, because secondary ability, everybody had really good secondary abilities, right? Well, okay, not Egg, but she's a monkey, but secondary abilities like 1, 2, 3, 4, they can do all this shit, all this flame propulsion. She can basically fly like Reborn. I don't know if you guys have seen that super old series. Reborn. Katekyo. Like this one. Like this series is super freaking old. Like the guy uses fire and he can fly and shit. But basically that's what Toka does. She can fly with her flames. Everybody has like really good secondary abilities, and then I got to Oyabun's part, and I was translating it, and it was just two, right? It's just this one, and it was this one. It's just lasting symptoms. His superpower it's gone forever. It's broken, and it's negatively affecting his physical body. It just broke my heart, you know. I was like, oh, come on. But yeah, it is what it is. So then, oh, and this was funny too. This was funny too. Her birthday is the third leaf of the summer. I don't know who counts. Who's counting? Anyways, so that was that for volume 3. That was volume 3 completely done. The character list being the last part of it, basically. And now we are going into volume 4. Although I won't be able to keep up the weekly schedule release, but I will be keeping up the weekly streaming at least, so that we can, you know, keep talking about it. There's, excuse me, so that there's just, you know, a little bit of stuff to talk about every week at least. So let's get started. And this time I have not pre-recorded all the readings, so we will just go through it as is. 東京都足立区千住 where is this place? Secret org. Da 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 da. Do we have it anywhere? Notes for continuity. That's one thing. Like, you should always keep a continuity thing for any translation projects that you do. Although clearly I have not done it properly. Cannot find it. No problem, because this is an actual place. Senju. Kita Senju. There we go. Kita Senju. Okay. 東京都足立区北千住の裏通りにある地下酒場、アマテラスには秘密の地下室がある。フロアの一番奥の食器棚に置かれたインテリアに偽装されたワインボトルを動かすと、ロックが解除され、棚が横にスライドする。そこに現れた螺旋階段を降りた先の鋼鉄製の扉にパスワードを唱えれば音声認識で扉が開き、秘密の地下室が現れる。いわゆる秘密基地である。世界の闇と戦う秘密結社アマテラスの活動拠点だ。Alright. Underneath the I was gonna do underneath the underground bar, but I mean that's too much unders, right? We can't have that, so we'll just do the underground bar Amaterasu, located in an alleyway in Kita Senju of Adachi City, had a secret room. Had a secret underground room. I think that should be fine, because the underground bar, underground room, it's a bit repetitive, but it's not like there are any replacements for it. So it's like Shogunai, you know, like there's no helping it. And I mean, these are basically words, like this is a compound word. I guess I would think of it as a compound word. So whatever. Alright, next. インテリアに偽造されたワインボトルを once or when a specific wine bottle disguised as part of the interior decor. When a specific wine bottle disguised as part was moved, a lock would disengage and the shelf disengage and a shelf would slide away. Slide away. そこに現れた螺旋階段を降りた先の鋼鉄製の扉にパスワードを唱えれば、once the would slide away. そこに現れた螺旋階段。So the circular staircase? Is that what it's called? You know what? 邪魔。Stop. Nope. Not that. Spiral staircase. Put this here somewhere. Spiral staircase. That appears. 現れた spiral staircase を降りた先に at the bottom of the spiral staircase that appears. Yes. At the bottom of the spiral staircase that appears. Oh, I forgot to tweet about the stream. You know what? Screw it. Never mind. Who watches the streams anyways? Did you guys see that? You guys saw that? You guys saw nothing. The bottom of the spiral staircase that appears. That would be reviewed was at the bottom of the spiral staircase that would be reviewed was a solid steel door towards which outfitted with a voice recognition lock. Voice recognition lock. Smart lock voice. Voice controlled smart door lock. Voice recognition security. Voice recognition access system. Voice recognition door access control system. Voice activated. Voice recognition lock. You know what? I'm just gonna do voice recognition lock. Everybody knows what that is. It's pretty self-obvious. After reciting password, the words but let's do this. Hold on, let me finish the sentence first. And we don't need this anymore. The doors would... Door. Access would be granted. The door would open to reveal a secret. Open to the secret underground floor. Okay, so there's a bit of the repetition in here. At the bottom of the spiral staircase that would be revealed was a solid steel door outfitted with a voice recognition lock. After reciting the password towards the voice recognition lock, the door would open to the secret underground floor. Obviously, this being back to back is not the best. It was a solid steel door. At the bottom of the spiral staircase that would be revealed was a solid steel door, which was outfitted with a voice recognition lock. After reciting the password, the password is to be recited door will open to the after reciting the password, that would be revealed was a solid steel door outfitted with a voice recognition lock. Chant the correct password and chant the correct password only with the correct password. Only by chanting the correct password would the secret underground floor finally be opened. Would access to the secret underground floor finally be granted. Hey, I like that. I like that. Good work. いわゆる秘密基地である世界の闇と戦う秘密結社アマテラスの活動拠点だ。It was a so-called secret base. This was the 活動拠点. The center of activity, the base, the home base. This was the base. This was the secret base. Secret base. 君と夏の終わり、将来の夢、大きな希望忘れない。This was the base of operations. Yeah, of operations of the secret organization that fought against the world shadows. Amaterasu. 秘密基地にはモニター室、備品室、トレーニング室などがあり、いざとなれば住人が 10日同乗できる程度の食料も備蓄されている。備蓄ですかね、これ。備蓄ですね。はいはいはい。備蓄されているが、役所には申請していない。Okay, let's do this part first. The secret base had a monitor room, a equipment room, a storage facility. Equipment room. You know what? Let's just do equipment room. Equipment room. Training rooms. Secret base had. Past tense, my bad. Secret base had a monitor room, equipment room, training rooms, and enough supplies for 10 people to a dojo, 10 dojo, basically coop up there, right? Like in case of attack. Is no, not this one. Where's my dictionary? Here we go. Dojo. To hunker down. And enough supplies for 10 people to, you know what, let's do hunker down for 10 days. 10 days, not years. Years would be a lot of food. Years would be like that movie, dude, bro, what was that movie? I really liked it when I was small. About like a family that went into a nuclear bunker and then they didn't come out. And then when they came out, the world was all modern. Blast from the Past. Blast from the Past. There, that's the one. I really liked it. I really liked that movie. Is it bad that like my takeaway from that movie is the pardon my French? That was where I learned the phrase pardon my French, and then it just stuck with me. I don't know. Anyways, so days, not years, and enough supplies for 10 people to hunker down for 10 days to hole up. I don't know. I'm not so sure about hunker down, man. Like hole up, hide underground. Go underground, take refuge. Just survive for 10 days. You know what? Let's just do that. However, this 役所には申請していない。So like there was no application made to the local government office. To the government office. This had all been done without due notification to the government office. The public office. Should I do public office? Public office. I don't know whatever. People call it different things, right? Dude, what is this? Psycho. Daylighting. 最高通風用の地上へとつながる窓が存在しないため、近々の建築基準法違反だった。 as there was no通付用の地上とつながる窓が存在しないため最高通付用の地上There was no window to provide. There's no window. As there was no connection to an above ground window to supply lighting and ventilation. This place was in clear violation of the strict建築基準法 The building stands. See, sometimes there's just it's a thing of the strict requirements of the strict building standards act. Kanki ですよね、これ。換気です。換気ダクトつけて換気はしてるし、何より申請したら秘密基地が秘密じゃない基地になっちまうから、備品室にはこれまた未申請のとか未申請の刀剣類とか銃器とかあるし、いや警察とつてあるから彼に見つかっても大丈夫だと思うけどね、時々不安になる。でも地下酒場のさらに近くにある秘密基地とか楽しすぎるからやっちゃおう。We did have what is this? No, leave it. We did have ducts we did have ventilation ducts, but the bigger problem 何より申請したら that if we reported this and through the proper channels and report and if we properly applied for permission, this secret base would not be a secret base any longer. Would no longer be a secret base. In addition, we had a ton of mishinse. So it's not illegal. It's like there's no proper authorization. Unauthorized bladed weapons and guns in our storage room. Okay, so this is a storage room. Storage room. It's a storage room for storing equipment. That's what it is. In addition, we had a ton of unauthorized bladed weapons and guns in our storage room. although we had connections with the police, and although our connections with the police granted a certain amount of guarantee, the safety. Let me see. 警察とつてあるから彼に見つかっても大丈夫。Although connections with the police granted us. Sorry about that. Granted a certain amount of reassurance. Gave us a certain amount of protection in case with the police. Granted a certain degree of protection in case any of our stuff was found. I still could not help feeling worried. Still could not help worrying about it every once in a while. でも地下酒場のさらに地下にある秘密基地とか楽しすぎるからやっちゃおう。Could not help. Even so, an secret base located underneath an underground bar sounded way too much fun, and I could not help myself. And oh man, come on, this and this. Although our connections with the police granted a certain degree of protection in case any of our stuff was found, 時々不安になる. I still found myself worrying about it every once in a while. There we go. Got rid of that one. Even so, a secret base located underneath an underground bar sounded way too much fun, and I could not help myself. Okay, sure, whatever. Smart. Do the smart ones. There we go. 私立高校1年生の高橋翔太くんも地下秘密基地が大好き人間の一人だ。名前も性格も普通のどこにでもいる男子高校生と言いたいところだが、髪を真っ赤に染めて校則違反、制服の下に真っ赤な柄シャツ着込んで校則違反、ライターやチャッカーマンをジャラジャラぶら下げ校則違反、チョコシガレットに火をつけて吸い校則違反、火の真理とやらを信奉する違反ではない。少年漫画の主人公か不良枠のような男子高校生だ。中学2年の夏まではどこにでもいる普通の男子学生だったというのが信じられない。めっちゃほの使えそうな見た目と言動してるくせに熟練の氷結能力者というのは信じられない。人に歴史あり。How do I bring this to you guys? 私立高校1年生の高橋翔太くんも高橋翔太くん of high school first year private school, high school, private high school, private school, high school, private high school. Is that a thing? Private high school in Los Angeles is a thing. That is apparently a thing. Private high school. First year of a private high school. High school freshman. Takahashi Shota-kun, freshman of a private high school. Not sure about this. You know what? You know what we can do? 名前も性格も普通のどこにでもいる男子高校生。This part where it talks about 高校生 again, high schooler again, so we can put all this into there, I think. We're gonna かける。私立高校高橋翔太くん of a local was another person who fully understood the charm of the underground secret base.「名前も性格も普通のどこにでもいる男子高校生と言いたいところだが」You know this part, this と言いたいと思う like it's really hard to translate. It's really there isn't this device in English. One might think him. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah. One might think him an ordinary high school student. A freshman in a certain private high school. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Then we can keep it in the same sentence. One to 言いたい because like to 言いたい so like in English we need subjects, right? In English we need subjects. So it's like want to say. 言いたい is want to say. But then in English we would ask who wants to say this? And then the question is, I mean, there's no answer. Nobody wants to say this. This is just a figure of speech. It's not like Saga wants to say it. It's not like Shota wants to say it. Nobody wants to say it.名前も性格も普通のどこにでもいる男子高校生 Both his name and personality or make him a normal belong to a run-of-the-mill male high schooler is what we would like to say, is what one would like to say. with an ordinary name and an ordinary personality. One might think him an ordinary male high schooler with an ordinary name and an ordinary personality. But then one would be wrong. Shota-kun had his hair dyed makka, dyed red. School rules violation, kosoku ihan. In violation of school regulations. In violation of school regulations. Would wear makka, you know, makka is like what, pure red? I want an adjective for the red, right? Because it just dyed red. I want deep red, bright red. Kind of bright red, deep red. What's the color of fire? Is fire bright red? Bright red. You know, let's do that. Bright red. Ooh. Bright red hair dye. Male. Something like that. It looks stupid in real life. Never mind. It looks stupid in real life. Let's look at this just to heal our eyes. There we go. There we go. Wear bright red. Would wear t-shirts with bright red patterns underneath his uniform. In violation of school regulations. Always had a lighter and matchbox. Lighter ya chakkaman. Chakkaman is lightbox, right? Matchbox, right? Rechargeable lighter. Damn it, it's a lighter. Ed's name? Korean. Come on. Oh, this. What are these called? Fire guns? Torch guns. Torch gun. Lighter. No, not a soldering torch. Ooh, okay, no. Fire gun? Are they not called fire gun? Fire Gundam. Okay, okay. Wow, no, that's a lot of no. That's not. That's a bit much. No. What do you call these things? LNT Chakkaman. What do you call these things? Can't remember for the life of me. Is there an English? Can I change this page to English? Futsu dai. Nope. what do you call lighters with a long neck? Long neck lighters. That's not. Whoa, okay, so these are things, huh? Like this? Here we go. Candle lighter. It's actually on the packaging. Candle lighter. Sorry about my aircon. Give me a sec. Do they not have a proper name? Multi-purpose lighter. Oh, Wikipedia article on lighters. Other types. Jet lighter. Doesn't seem like there's any proper name for this sort of stuff, eh? ないですね。ないですね。ちゃんとした名前。Big lighter? This is what it is? 違うね。違うね。If I type torch lighter. Nah. Not it. Akaman ですよね。これ英語英語あります？ Thanks. Long lighter, grill lighter. Ooh, is it a grill lighter? Because long lighter sounds stupid. The grill lighter. It's a grill lighter. Sort of. Hey, we found it. Always had lighters. Both the common variety and the grill variety. Both the usual kind. Both the usual kind and the kind with a long neck. Dangling from his belt. In violation of school regulations. Was constantly puffing on chocolate cigars. Lit chocolate cigarettes. Is that still a thing? Chocolate cigarette. Chocolate cigar. Image. Milk chocolate. Should I give him chocolate cigar or chocolate cigarette? I think I'll give him a cigarette because the cigar seems a bit too shibui for him. On chocolate, cigarettes. In violation of school regulations, of course. Shota-kun had his hair dyed bright red, would wear t-shirts with bright red patterns underneath his uniform, always had lighters, both the usual kind and the kind with a long neck, dangling from his belt, was constantly puffing on lit chocolate cigarettes, and believed in Ho. Subscribed to, believed in the truth of fire. Is that what I did for the previous one? Let me see. The character summary. Shota. Personality. The truth of fire. Believed in the truth of fire. In short, he looked and acted like either a shonen manga protagonist or a delinquent, depending on your point of view. 中学2年の夏まではどこにでもいる普通の男子学生だったというのが信じられない。Was almost unbelievable. That he had been a run-of-the-mill student up till his second year in middle school. めっちゃ炎使えそうな見た目と言動してるくせに。Although his appearance and mannerisms strongly suggested him to be, although his appearance and mannerisms strongly suggested strongly hinted at him being a fire user. He was actually a veteran Jukuren he was actually an experienced wielder of ice. His power was actually cryokinesis, and he was good at it. Well, all humans have their histories. I think I like how this turned out. Takahashi Sotaku, a freshman in a certain private high school, was another person who fully understood the charm of the secret underground base. The secret underground base. One might think him an ordinary male high schooler with an ordinary name and an ordinary personality, but then one would be wrong. Shotakun had his hair dyed bright red, in violation of school regulations, would wear t-shirts with bright red patterns underneath his uniform, in violation of school regulations, always had lighters, both the usual kind and the kind with a long neck, dangling from his belt, in violation of school regulations, was constantly puffing on lit chocolate cigarettes, in violation of school regulations, and believed in the chew of fire. Oops, my bad, I missed something. Not in violation of school regulations. In short, he looked and acted like either a shonen manga protagonist or a delinquent, depending on your point of view. It was almost unbelievable that he had been a run-of-the-mill student up until his second year in high school. Although his appearance and mannerisms strongly hinted at him being a fire user, his power was actually cryokinesis, and he was good at it. Well, all humans have their histories. Alright, and that is the hour. Thanks for listening. And you know, this is a pretty strong start to the new volume. Just a little bit about the title, just to get you guys a bit excited. Kyuzo Chizu Ninnai Himitsu Kukaku. Hurried construction of an area not on any maps. I'm still working on this. I'm still touching up this title. But basically, it means it's an area not on any maps that somebody is making in a hurry. So what does that mean? Why is it in a hurry? Well, I mean, it's in a hurry because everything with Sago is in a hurry. But why are they making an area not on any maps? Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Thank you for listening, and this chapter will be up on the website next week. This I promise. And then after that will be the break, which I also, you know, like that's a sad thing now because I need the break. So I'm sorry about that, but that is what it is. So anyways, look forward to this chapter on the website next week. Thanks for listening. Cheers.